I backed into a pole tonight. You know, I killed 2 strippers. Bada boom, bada boom. I used to be a stripper. Now I'm just an old show pony. Yeah. I used to be a 38 double D. Now I'm a 38 long. You know, you've seen tonight a lot of the young kids that come up here, millennials and Gen Zs, and they call me an old lady. Betty White, I'm an old lady. And at first I thought, you know, that's kind of insulting. But they are right. I don't know what the hell is going on anymore. Like this sexual identity stuff. Pansexual, transsexual, non-binary. I don't even know what that is. When I was coming up, it was when men were men and sheep were nervous. Yeah. And the cancel culture, who are these people? And where are those Me Too bitches? I don't know what they were complaining about sexual harassment for. I'd welcome a little sexual harassment. Even date rape. At least the guy is considerate enough to make a date. Gillespie had to put the kibosh on that, though. I'll tell you what, though, those Me Too women, I was so happy they brought down those Cuomo brothers in a nanosecond. Boy, oh boy. And do you realize that Andrew Cuomo has the nerve to try to run again for governor? Did you read that? It's unbelievable. And so the state of New York took a survey and they wanted to find out if it were possible, would you ever sleep with Governor Cuomo? 87% of them said, never again. And the cancel culture, they go after everybody, like they picked on Ellen DeGeneres. Yeah, and then Oprah Winfrey, and she caved. I couldn't believe it. They didn't like the name of her company, Weight Watchers. They were offended by the word weight. It wasn't in the narrative. Yeah, so she caved. I would have said, kiss my big black ass. But no, she changed the name of her company to WW. That stands for Whale Watchers. I'm not a big fan of Oprah, but I'll tell you what, if you need to lose weight, Weight Watchers is the way to go. You don't even have to show up. You can just phone it in. Yeah, I was a real porker, and it worked for me. It goes like this, you call up and it says, if you think you're 20 pounds overweight, press 1. If you think you're morbidly obese, press 2. And if you haven't gotten laid in the past 3 years, press the pound sign. So I pressed the pound sign, and it says, you're fat. What do you expect? You know, everybody's woke today. Coke is woke. Now Disney is going that way. They got their panties in a knot. And McDonald's, they were woke a little early, though. They came up with a McBiden burger. Order anything you want, and the guy behind you will pay for it. Hey, but you know what? They've taken it one step further. Now they're backing the new progressive group, Fat Lives Matter. They're selling a 20-pound hamburger called the Fatty Patty. And their slogan is, keep your chins up. Yeah, when they formed the group, people knelt in solidarity, but they couldn't get back up. You know, nobody wants to work anymore, including myself. I'd get a job if I only knew what kind of work I was out of. And I always thought, you know what, Mother Teresa had a really good job. She was essentially a freeloader, if you ask me. Really. She traveled all over the world. She met interesting people. She dined with royalty, hobnobbed with celebrities. So she had a shitty wardrobe but no sex life. Neither do I. You know, because of my compassion, everybody says, Lee, you know, you should do something benevolent to help society. Why don't you help the homeless? They can't work. They have a drug and alcohol problem. Am I missing something? I have to go to work to support my drug and alcohol problem. In fact, I didn't even know I had an alcohol problem until I did my taxes. I had to list Jim Beam, Johnny Walker, and Don Julio as dependents. You know, I'm single. I never got married, and I'm so grateful for that. Why? Because I'm a psycho magnet. Really. Just to give you an example, I go on Tinder like 4 months ago, and I meet this really cute guy, and I thought, wow, how cool. He's buffed, he loves animals, he likes nature. He grew up in the Everglades, and he had a pet parrot that talked dirty. And I thought, wow, that's really kind of fun. Well, he brings the bird in the bedroom while we're having sex. Do you know the fucking parrot came before I did? I finished having sex, I look up and the bird is smoking a cigarette. It gets worse though. Then I went on that Jewish dating site, Plenty of Gefilte Fish. Leave it to me, I picked the only Jew in Miami with no money. His name was Ira. Ira. Only a Jew could name their kid after a tax shelter. It got worse though. Then I had an Arab boyfriend I met in Little Beverly Hills. And we had a real language barrier. He always wanted me to speak fluent fellatio. But I'm kind of naive. I always thought cunnilingus was an Irish airline. I gotta go. Thank you very much, you guys.